All right. Thank you guys for joining us today, our Setup for Success call. So, this is very much going to be geared towards sharing information with you, but it's going to help you be as successful as possible with getting started on the products. And that's obviously what we want for you, and that's what you want for yourself. You did not order products to not see results, not see changes, to stop in 2 weeks because it didn't work. Like, that's not why we are here. We are here because you desire a change, a positive change. And we obviously want you to have said positive change, not just because we get paid to do so, but because we have a heart to help people. That's truly why we are here, because we love helping people and we have personally seen the results. And so that's why we share it. Okay. So I'm super proud of you for committing, making that commitment to yourself, making that investment in yourself. And so I want to congratulate you on that. That is a beautiful, amazing step. And you should like pat yourself on the back a little bit for that's step one, right? Ordering your products is step one. Now we need to go into step two. What does step two look like? Okay. So the first piece of the puzzle is I'm kind of talking about, hold on one second, I'm gonna pull up some of my notes here. There we go. Okay. Talking about what is it gonna take to see results. The first thing I want you to have is realistic expectations. We don't have a magic pill because the magic pill does not exist. If we did, this would be the biggest company to exist because everyone wants the magic pill, right? I personally think we have the closest thing to a magic pill because what we do is we help heal your body to get to the magic, right? We're not like the Band-Aid medications are great, but guess what? It's a Band-Aid. When you rip it off, it's like, I love the analogy of it's like putting duct tape over a fire hydrant. How long is that duct tape going to hold? Okay. I am the first prime example that Western medicine's Band-Aids only go so far, and it actually can make you worse. I have an autoimmune disorder because of it. So I'm not saying you can't do Western medicine, but I'm saying there's a better way to help support your body in healing. And that's why I love what we do, because we support the body in being as healthy as possible. Okay. So with your realistic expectations, it's not an overnight quick fix. I truly want you to be committed to yourself for a minimum of 90 days. And there's a magic reason behind 90 days. Our cells start regenerating every 90 days. And when we're talking about cell regeneration, that's healing. That's when your cells flip over and start healing. And you will see results before 90 days. What you feel, what you see, what you experience is going to be different than anyone else. Every body is different. Okay. So what I noticed in my first week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever, is going to be different from what you're going to notice. I need different things than what you need too. Okay. So the 90 days is because we want your body to heal. We want you to hit that magic sweet spot. Okay. And you didn't get here. Let's be honest, you didn't show up here in 90 days. It took you a lot longer than 90 days to get feeling like you're feeling now. Mine was my entire life. I'm 7.5 years into Plexus, and I ain't going anywhere because I feel the best I've ever felt in my entire life. Sold. Okay. So commitment is super important. Commitment to yourself, commitment to the person who helped you get started. And with that, communication. Communication is essential. They always say there's like two big things, I believe, when it comes to a relationship. It's communication and it's trust. Like, you can't have a relationship if you don't trust someone. Not gonna work. Okay. You have to be able to communicate with that person to have a good relationship. You need a good relationship with the person that's helping you here. And we can't help you if you're not communicating with us. Okay. And we want you to, like I said, be successful. So that communication piece is vital. I am a very hands-on person. If I'm working with you, you'll probably hear from me a lot. I'm not doing it because I want you to be annoyed with me and I'm like, hello, hello, hello. I do it because I know you need some hand holding at the beginning. I know what it takes to be successful. I've been doing it long enough. Okay. And I want you to have all the information possible. If you need more, tell me. If you want less, tell me. And that goes around for like everyone that's supporting you, whoever's helping you personally, let them know. Say open lines of communication. If you're not feeling so good and you're going through some detoxing die-off, let the person know, hey, I actually feel like crap right now. I don't know what to do. We'll help you work through that. If you're looking for some different results than what you're experiencing, we can work through that. Okay. So that communication piece is vital. And then we come into consistency. You have to be consistent with your products. Another analogy I love, if you don't take your birth control, you can't expect it to work. If you don't take your products, you can't expect them to work. Right, Kirsten? Talking to the pregnant lady. Okay. So it's really important to take your products regularly. And I'm also very much progress over perfection. If you need to integrate one product at a time and be consistent with one product at a time, high five. You did better than you did yesterday. Good job. Let's keep moving forward. Okay. One small step a day. How do you climb Mount Everest? One step at a time. Okay. You need to be consistent with your products. You also, when it comes to consistency, our products are beautiful and they're amazing and I swear by them, but you can't think that this is a cure-all at the same time. Like I said, it's not a magic pill. We like to focus on other areas to help you be as healthy as possible. And that's something we'll talk about in a part of what we offer. I'll talk about in just a second. But one of the things is drinking your water. Water, like 90% of our entire makeup is water. We need to drink water. We need to stay hydrated. And 75% of people are dehydrated, clinically dehydrated. So we personally say 75 or 50% of your body weight in ounces. So quick math, if you weigh 150 pounds, that's 75 ounces of water a day. Okay. So that's what you're going to be shooting for. If you're currently drinking like 10 ounces a day, baby steps, girlfriends, go to like 25 ounces a day, because going from 10 ounces a day to 75 is going to be a lot for you. So just slowly work on increasing that till you get to your sweet spot. And maybe some days you don't necessarily need an app on your phone to track it. A lot of us, when Plexus, we're really into our water balls. I literally have 2 cups sitting in front of me. I drink. This is how you know you're a Plexus person. Yeah. Christina's got it. We always have liquids surrounding us. Whether it's water, pink drink, hydrate, active, greens, whatever. But a lot of people we all have our cute little water bottles. And so it's like, okay, I need to drink 4 of these a day, or however we figure out what that math looks like. So that's a way to track your water intake. Okay. So for another piece of the kit, like consistency, other ways to help support you, we look at diet and exercise, obviously. And if you're not aware, I'm going to talk a little bit about how we support, I always have multiple, I always have liquids with me. You're not alone. And as you get on our calls, as you experience more of our team calls, you're going to see like everyone's always sitting here like drinking pink drink or something while we're talking. So diet and exercise, super important. And we actually help support through that as well. So part of your membership includes a year of access to our coaching platform that's called Pivotal. So if you're not on your phone, if you're not Zooming right now from your phone, this is super easy for you. You can just go into your app store. If you have an iPhone, it's the app, literally the app store. If you have a different kind of phone, I don't know. I've had an Apple for
Android, it's like Google Play or whatever.
Yeah, sure. Google Play, Android, Google Play. But you'll just go into your search and type in Plexus Go. That is our app. You will need to log in as in all like our app, and on the website, your username is your email and it's the full at whatever, like mine is michellemrose14@gmail.com. Well, that's one of my 3 emails or 4, actually 4 now. So it's the full email, and then whatever password you put in, you created the first go around, that is your password. So you will download Plexus Go. and log into that, and you will sign up for Pivotal. Pivotal is a coaching platform. It has goal setting, it has a grocery shopping list, and that grocery shopping list directly correlates with the 4 recipes you get each week. These recipes are amazing. I love them because they are simple. They're like 15-20 minutes to make. They're delicious. My kids actually get excited. Like, mommy, are we going to do one of those plexus recipes? They love them. My 4 and 8-year-old asked for them, you guys. And they're healthy. They're actually good for you. They all have a gluten-free option, and they all have a vegetarian. I think it's a vegan. It's a vegan or a vegetarian option. So if you like, I love that because I'm gluten-free, and I pretty much make my whole house be gluten-free as well. So there's always some simple swaps in there. Like if it's a pasta recipe, obviously you do gluten-free pasta instead. So that there's those. So we have some nutritional support for you. I highly recommend taking advantage of that. And you get every week, you get 4 new recipes. So it's not the same 4 every week because no, thank you. And then on the other side of that, the workouts, the movement piece, movement is essential for our body. I'm an exercise physiologist here. I could go on for days about why exercise is so important, but I'm not going to do that because I'm going to bore you to tears. But we believe that fitness and movement is a big part of you being healthy. We know it is. And so in that Pivotal, you also have 3 movement pieces each week. And something I love here is they are body weight. They're all body weight. So you have your phone, you have a body, you can do the workout. They are 15 to 20 minutes, kind of like the recipes, short and easy. Okay. And what, every Monday at 8 a.m. we do one together. I lead one together live. You guys are welcome to get on that. I do have a Zoom link, or you can get on live in our Health and Happiness Community Facebook page. If you're not in that page, shoot whoever is working with you a DM and say, hey, I need in the Health and Happiness Community page. That's kind of where we help support too. But these workouts they're modifiable for pretty much almost anyone. I'm sitting here in front of you guys in a sports bra. I just got done working out. I work out every day. I'm an exercise physiologist. I'm still an athlete. I'm a runner. I get a bomb ass workout from our workouts. I modify them to make them a little bit harder. There's a beginner, moderate, and advanced options on it. And it's basically like you just do more of. I always do the advanced option. And something that I do as a personal trainer as well is I do circuit style training where I go, 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 go. I go through all of the exercises. You do all the exercises and you immediately go through them again and again. You do them 3 times. I don't stop. I go, 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 go. If you're someone, you're like, I'm just getting into this, I need a break. Guess what? You do an exercise, you breathe. You do an exercise, you breathe. You know? Okay. So that's how it can be modified for all of the different people. So that is at your fingertips, and I want you to use these tools that we offer you. It is free. Also, Pivotal in itself, you guys paid either $1 for it or $0, or that at most you paid $9.95 for it, because that's what our annual membership is. It's so the deal, like, it's laughable what you get for $9.95. Pivotal is worth, what is it, $350 for a year. That's the value of that alone. Okay, so use it. That's why we give it to you. Okay. Download. Measurements is the next thing I want to talk about. If you have any kind of goal to lose mass, I want to call it mass, not weight, because if you guys can all just take your scale and throw it in the garbage, it would be great. I do not like the scale. I do not like the fact that we as humans, especially Americans and especially women, put our self-worth on that damn number, because that number does not define us and it means nothing about us. I want to know how you feel. That's what I care about. If you feel good, let's go. Okay, so when I say measurements, what I really would like you to do is take a tape measure. If you don't have like a fabric tape measure, the fabric ones are the super bendy ones, not the construction ones that don't bend at all. What you can do is just take a string. You're going to wrap it around a couple of different spots. I have a guide if you want to do your circumference measurements, a guide on where there's multiple different spots. Bust is a good one, waist, hips. Everything is going to be the largest spot. If you're doing your hips, it's your butt, by the way, and it's the biggest area of your butt. If you're doing your waist, that's the one asterisk, it's the smallest. So your waist is actually like here, not this isn't your waist, this is your waist. And your hips is going to be down here. Your bust is basically nipple. That's going to be the largest spot. Also with the girls pulled up. If you know what I mean. Kirsten, you're not there yet. But that's a beautiful way to see how you are reducing. A lot of times when it comes to our products, you're going to see a reduction in inches over a change in the scale. I actually have a friend, I love her to death. She has not lost a pound since she started Plexus. She's been with the company like right around the same amount of time I have been. But you guys, she went from a size 20 pant size and she's in like a 14 or something now. I have a picture of her where she's holding up her pants and it looks like she can get in one leg of her pants. She hasn't lost a pound. It kind of drives her crazy. I don't know if she really even weighs herself much anymore. She's like, I'd love to lose a pound. Her husband's lost 50, but the fact that she's like half the size of what she was, and she also has like, she feels amazing, she's experienced so many different changes. So that's why I'm all about like, get the circumference measurements and base that more off of what's happening than what's going on the scale. Also, I want you to journal. I'm talking about how you feel. I want you to sit down and I want you to journal about how you feel and go into like all the nitty gritty stuff of like, I have sinus drainage that's really annoying. My right knee creaks. My left toe hurts. My left toe does hurt because I broke it, but I get bloated whenever I eat dairy. Like, I want you to go into all of that. I am exhausted and like foggy brain when I wake up in the morning. Everything feels groggy. I feel like an 85-year-old when I get out of bed. I have to roll out of bed and stumble across the room. I want you to write those things down because I want you to be able to revisit them in a month, in 2 months, in a year, in 2 years, and see where you were. Because I'll tell you, as the months and years and everything start ticking by, you're gonna be like, because I look at pictures these days of me years ago. I'm like, I don't recognize her. That's not me. It was, I don't know how, but that's not me anymore. So I want you to be able to revisit and journal on that so you can see the changes that are being made. I think that's incredibly important. I wish I would have done it 7.5 years ago, but I was just barely surviving. I don't even know if I was really surviving. It was bad. Somehow I got up every day. That's all I know. That's pretty much what my life consisted of. Barely making it out of bed, miserably. Okay, so the last little piece I want to touch base on is accountability. I think we all know accountability is important. We all like in so many different aspects of life. As a personal trainer here, y'all, I got paid. I don't do it anymore, but I was being paid a kind of a ridiculous amount of money for people to come into the gym to train with me, literally because they need an accountability partner. They would walk in, they're like, I know what I'm doing. I'm good. I'm like, I know, but you paid me money, so I'm here. Go lift your weights. I actually train them, but I had so many people tell me I'm only here because you're here. Okay. We need accountability. I pay for a coach. I am always in some kind of growth and coaching because I want accountability. I want to grow. I want to develop. I don't think there's ever a point where we stop growing and developing. And I'm like, what's next? What's next? What's next? And I want that for you guys too. I love numbers. I am very mathematical in my head. So our company has this beautiful stat that's one of my favorite things. And what it is they have done this research to show who is the most successful when they get started with our products. The people that are the most successful and have a 90% success rate start with 3 accountability partners. Not 1, not 2, 3. And I'm like, 90%, sign me up. I want that. That's pretty much like you can't fail in my book. That's 10% is like this. So I want to challenge you to think of those 3 people and to get those 3 people. We can start with 1, but I want to go to 3. And there's multiple things in here. When on day 5, you start detoxing, which if you need some support through detoxing and you're like, what in the world is detoxing? I just heard this was going to make me feel good. I can help you. It's okay. Sometimes you feel worse before you feel better, and we got to get the shit out. Literally. Sometimes that's literally what we have to do. And you're like, I feel like crap. I'm done. That accountability buddy is going to be like, I feel like crap too. I celebrate detoxing. I celebrate die-off. I'm like, let's go. High five. We're going to feel better tomorrow, right? So you can go through that together. You're not going to throw the towel in because Sally's not throwing the towel in either. Another beautiful piece of this is Plexus rewards you for getting buddies, and you get referral credits that's going to make 2 months of your products free. Who wants 2 months of free Plexus? I love all my free, like I'm all over all the stuff that like Plexus Pivotal, sign me up. Free stuff. All the free products we get from just ordering, I take full advantage of every time. They're like, oh, you get more perks. Sign me up. What do I need to do? I ordered I ordered 2 bottles of sleep because I got double perk credits. We use a lot of products in our house. Literally every product Plexus offers, we have. We got it. So I want you to start thinking, who am I around all the time? Who do I do everything with? Your best friend, your sister, your mom, your dad, your coworkers. Who do your kids play sports with? Who do you go to church with? Who's all showing up on your Facebook stalking you all the time? You know that person that every time you post something, they're like, oh, there she is. Hey, friend. That's who you want to do this with. If that's your buddy, that's who you're going to walk the walk, talk the talk with. And it's going to be so much more fun to experience those transformations together. And they're going to be different. Like I said, Kirsten's story might be kind of similar to mine, but it's also different than mine. So that's my challenge for you, is to write down the first 3 people that come to mind. And then message the person that got you started and say, I got my 3 peeps. What's next? And they'll help you with talking with that person. You don't have to do it. We don't expect you to know an ounce about what's going down. We will have that conversation. We will answer their questions, help make recommendations, get them going. You don't have to worry about it. That's the beauty. You got a support team that's going to cheer you along the whole entire way. Right, Dee? We got the rah-rah going on over here. Okay, I have talked for long enough. I'm going to open it up. Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns, or snide remarks? Keep your snide remarks a little bit, not too sassy. Sometimes I like the sassy pants. That's why I like you, Kirsten.
Thank you. I like me too.
I almost spit my water out.
You made me spit my water out earlier. You made the birth control comment. I'm saying like,
That's good, right?
I'm like, I haven't been on birth control since I was 16.
Deidre enjoyed that one.
Like I have water on my kitchen floor at the moment, but I'm too lazy to pick
it
up.
Was not your water breaking.
No.
I start laughing in the grocery store.
I just want to say, because I was like iffy about it at first, because I'm like really, really picky about what I put on my face. So you can actually see my face.
Joyo.
But I did I had enough like points or whatever. So I got the intense overnight repair, this one.
The night serum, yeah.
Because the baby acne was unreal and it was driving me insane and I was crying over it, which made it worse. It's not that bad now.
I will tell you, the pregnancy acne, oh, it's so real when you already have acne issues. I love my kids. Man alive, I did not want to go in public.
I've never really had like acne before. And then this magical thing was like, "What's up, dude?" And I was like, "No, wait. I'm fine with you being there, but I'm not fine with what you're doing."
I'm gonna